In a momentous turn for the 2023 MotoGP season, KTM allies itself with Mobil 1, leaving behind years of experimenting with various fuels and lubricants. As chatter about the upcoming switch to non-fossil fuels heightens, KTM's Heinz Payreder directs our attention to the critical role of lubricants in engine performance. Payreder states, "Fuel may be the current talk of the town, but the significance of racing oil is equally, if not more important. The very essence of engine performance is intrinsically driven by oil." As the head of engine production and testing at KTM, Payreder further elaborates on the nuances of maintaining engine reliability. He says, "It's not just about tailoring the oil to the engine, but also about optimizing the engine for the oil. It's a delicate balance that's often overlooked." He points out that potential power loss over an engine's lifespan, typically measured in kilometers, is a subtle factor usually noticed only by technicians. In his words, "Under the duress of heat and speed, the valve and the piston bear the brunt." While the connecting rod bearings also pose a significant risk, it underlines the vital role oil plays in ensuring engine longevity and peak performance. This collaboration between KTM and Mobil 1 is more than a partnership. It's a signpost, pointing the way to the future of MotoGP, where fuel and oil, power and sustainability are on equal footing in the race for dominance. In a nod to the level of customization possible, Exxon Mobil's Tomek jests about creating tailor-made oil blends for individual riders. Young expresses, "We humorously suggest the potential of crafting a distinct oil for each rider. After all, this is our core expertise. We're creating this engine oil from components assembled in-house, and the blend for KTM is notably distinctive. We've included a unique ingredient that's not utilized anywhere else, specially curated for KTM." Young delves deeper into the potential benefits this tailored blend might bring. He explains, "We scrutinize the oil and aim to comprehend how its overall composition correlates with engine performance, deposits, losses, and bearing wear. The complexity of deposits is multifaceted, even varying across different parts of the piston. It's a rigorous assessment of how deposits develop, the consequent corrosion, and power loss. It's fascinating to see how personalized oil blends are becoming a crucial aspect of MotoGP racing. The potential of creating unique lubricants tailored to each rider's style and bike's needs underlines the staggering depth of technology in this sport." In their initial dialogues with KTM, the Austrian powerhouse made its expectations from the alliance abundantly clear. Young recollects, "KTM was forthright. Our oil would only make its way into their bikes if it brought about a performance enhancement. Sponsorship alone isn't enough. It's never just about the money. It's about performance." He recalls the earnest resolve from KTM. "In our very first meeting, KTM made their intentions clear. We won't leave any stone unturned. We'll scrutinize everything methodically. And in 2024, we're charging for a championship." As MotoGP stands on the brink of introducing a new generation of non-fossil fuels, KTM's Heinz Payreder acknowledges the need for certain engine setup modifications. However, he anticipates no decline in performance. In fact, he perceives the fuels as strikingly similar, and maintains that KTM's long-term objective remains performance enhancement. Engine modifications to accommodate the new non-fossil fuel will indeed be necessary, Payreder confirms. The team plans to continue with the same combustion chamber while trialing various specs. However, it won't be a straightforward transition due to the difference in fuel components and combustion speed. At the very least, a new calibration will be mandatory. Currently, KTM is making waves in the World Championship standings, securing 3rd and 8th positions with Brad Binder and Jack Miller, respectively. Both riders have graced the podium, with Binder clinching 2 sprint victories as well. Meanwhile, VR46 Ducati's Marco Bezzecchi, currently in 2nd place in the World Championship, is the only rider to have retired one of his engines this season. Franco Morbidelli of Yamaha has already utilized 4 different engines, while the rest of the grid remains largely consistent, either alternating between the original 2 from Portimao or a 3rd. Given KTM's recent partnership with Exxon Mobil, what are your expectations from this collaboration? How do you think this alliance will influence KTM's performance in the upcoming races? Let's get the conversation started in the comments section below. If you found this video informative and engaging, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Your support means a lot to us. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any updates from the thrilling world of MotoGP.